Going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to be dead, Lance.
Into Clio.
We're in too far now. But thanks for the call. Speak to you later.
What's the password? You Charlie?
Yo. Look at me coming in 5 minutes earlier than expected. I bet you didn't expect that, did you? Very late today, for good reason. Josh blindsided me this morning with all of a sudden playing Frosted Winter Remaster Part 2. So obviously had to be there to support and write down issues and stuff. And he finished at like 12 and I was like, oh shit, well now I need to go and have lunch and stuff. So that's why I'm later than usual. I do apologize, but yeah. We will do the best with the time that we have. Many bugs have been fixed, so on and so forth. I need to put them into the public build, so give me 1 second to do that. Guten Nachmittag, Ben und Chat. Guten Nachmittag, moin. Shades DL, moin. As from one Northern German to you all, moin. Right, let me compile this SCM real quick. Hold up. Main. Compile. Thanks for the advice, extended shout out on your video. Of course. Happy to provide. GitHub. Da, da, da. Me trying to remember where the fucking SEM is. There it is. Frosted Winter public data main.scm. Yes. I'll also steal the newest version of the GXT. I don't know if it's been recompiled since, but why not? It'll only take me a second to steal. Game files, text, American.gxt. Here, there, boom. Okay, cool. We're good to go, I think. Yes. Wait, I need to switch sound devices. Let's cut out my speakers. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Now you can actually hear the game. Hopefully the game does not crash. Fantastic. Ukraine, your Adventure Star. What's up? Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have time to do a full playthrough today. In fact, I likely, almost definitely will not, because I've started so late. But we should be able to go through and make sure that everything's fixed from Josh's playthrough in the first half. And ultimately, as silly as it sounds, looking at the first half is like far more important anyway. Because that's what most players will play, right? Like the longer the game goes on, the less players will play it. Because people will drop off over time. So we want to make sure like the first act is perfect. The second act is as close to perfect as possible. And then if there's going to be any issues, they should be later on. Hopefully everything's perfect, but that's not usually achievable, so. Yeah. You're Zach, you're Reese. So, got my mind. You're Corey, you're Diffeomorphism. You're Tony Montana, you're Crutina, you're Lumzilla. You're Ice Cubed, you're Spiky Pancake, that's a great name. Anyone else that I've missed? Good week to you all. Hope you're all having a good week. Besides fixes, what else is in the dev schedule? I kind of have like a 50-50 split on GitHub for like bugs, so aka fixes, or enhancements. Like you can label them on GitHub.
IC just resubscribed for 6 months.
Yo, Ice Cube,
fuck yo ads.
Thank you very much. Yeah, fuck ads. Please use ad blocker. I fully encourage it. Yes, anyway, so yeah, 50% bit fixes, 50% enhancements, and the enhancements are the stuff that I'd like to add that aren't necessary, but I think would make things better. A good idea that I had for today, based off Josh's playthrough, I really like the idea of adding like a disclaimer when the game starts before the intro. So like as soon as you start the game, it'll show it, and giving like a disclaimer that basically explains about the idea of like, you know, we have changed a lot of things, but we haven't changed the overall story. If you have any qualms with the story or the mission design, it's because the mod is from 2007, not 2025, so it shouldn't be looked at through a, you know, 2025 scope or a lens, right? And I think that will help clear up any confusion, or hopefully a bit of confusion. There are ways, Ice Cubed. Alternate player for Twitch.tv is a great option. It's on the Chrome store and stuff. Just squash banana, so. Got him. Of course, I get a somewhat important message the second I start stream.
Real pretty.
Right. Yeah, I saw that, I think, Lime. That's really cool. How it does kind of things. The OG creator likes a lot of the changes. They've seen the updates and stuff. They're still, like, active around. Like, you can message them. The only thing they don't like is the lack of white. Like, on the hood and the map and stuff. And their pretty valid reason, to be fair, was because they deliberately chose white as a... like a washed out and grim look. So I understand why they chose that.
Adam just resubscribed for 8 months.
Go Adam, thank
so,
you.
have you considered playing Mafia Trilogy?
Stop that. You stop that right now. But yeah, so they don't like the lack of white everything. But at the same time, I stand by my decision. And I've told him that. Because I think it makes it way better in terms of accessibility. White on white just doesn't work. So, I stand by it. Right, USJs. I keep forgetting USJs. USJs should be far less horrendous now, which is nice. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, look at that. Imagine hitting a ramp and not doing a backflip. Isn't that so fucking cool? Imagine hitting a ramp and not immediately doing 17 different tray flips with your car. Sick. Ooh. Okay, number one. I'm better off cutting through that way, actually. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think I definitely am, because I'm coming back this way. You'd be surprised at what's done under the hood line. It's quite impressive. It's not a great jump, but it should still work. Yeah, as long as I clear the building, I think I'm fine. If I flip now, I'm not too bothered, because the car is right next to me. So no way to toggle the snow weather on or off? There is, yes.
Hey, get your act.
These are vanilla's USJs line. There are 10 extra USJs and 10 extra rampages for a total of 30 rather than 20 of each. But the OG ones are still present. That could be something for later, my. It might be a big project that we might need a few of us doing.
Young man.
Where's my damn shit? Freaking back is killing me.
Yo, Jomo.
Get in the back.
Where's my damn thing?
Any interest in Silent Hill F? Not really, no. I still haven't even played Silent Hill 2, the original. I need to do that at some point. Maybe it'll be a Halloween special. At this rate, because it's taken me so long to get through my casual list of games. It'll probably be like a whole last year before I play the second one. Because when was it I played the first one? I swear it was like late last year, I think. It was a while ago. Yo, Beowulf. Good, hope you are too. Would you want to retain the transparency feature or would be fine with just a solid image? I don't care either way, really. I'm not opposed to having it blue and black or blue and grey or something like that, rather than transparent. I'm really not bothered. Good, Jareth, welcome. You're just here. Welcome. Garni. October last year you played Silent Hill. There you go then. Pretty much, yeah, a whole fucking... an entire year it'll be. I'm terrible. Casual stuff. My issue, like, especially now, is I wouldn't be opposed to playing casual stuff now. But all the stuff that I want to do takes like 4+ hours per stream. And then I don't have time to do casual afterwards. You know? I do 4.5 hours of GTA stuff. And I need to leave for the gym in 30 minutes because I've got a class. So I can't do casual after that. Enjoyed the mod check vid? Thank you. How'd you like it?
Where's my damn door?
Seems to have gone down really well, which is great because, you know, it was very much a pilot episode. If there was no interest, then I wouldn't make another, you know. Because it's quite a lot of effort to compile everything. Like, it took days of research, so I'm glad people seem to appreciate the effort that went into it. Oh, Grappling Gengar, thank you. That's a great name. Appreciate the kind words.
Hey, watch it!
It was really cool, the mod news. Thank you. It makes me happy that people appreciated it, and obviously, if it's going to keep going like that, there will be plenty more to come. Any more automated response for the Game claim? I haven't had another one since, which is hopefully good news, because usually they get rejected every couple of hours or so, but now I haven't had a rejection in about 24 hours, which I'm hoping means it'll have just gone through. Like, please God, just fucking let me have this.
Oh my god!
Damn, this thing is slower than I thought. Well, I'm going too far at least. Good style. Maybe a human actually bothered looking at it. That's what I mean, yeah. Like, the hope is that because it's taken more than 4 hours to, you know, I haven't been rejected in 4 hours. That means that they're actual, you know, they're actual human beings looking at it and not just a robot. That would be fantastic news. Do I need legal assistance for dealing with Aeon? That completely depends on whether he decides to take me to court or not, to film officer. The next steps are I submit a counter appeal, which I've submitted 4 now, and they've all been rejected by YouTube's automated system, which is bullshit. But I will keep submitting them until it is fucking accepted. I will not take this strike and just wait the 90 days and let the video go down. I will fight tooth and nail to get this fucking video restored. So what happens once YouTube finally accept my counterclaim is he then, from the date of them accepting it, they have 10 days, Aeon Gamer being they, Aeon Gamer has 10 days to take me to court and submit proof that they have court documents to YouTube. If they don't, then the video gets reinstated and my strike gets lifted. It is ridiculous that the only fucking good outcome is that it goes back to where it was before.
Enzio just resubscribed for 19 months.
Yeah.
Sweet 16.
Yo, Enzio, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you. Appreciate you, King. But yeah, it's absolutely ludicrous that there are no repercussions for him. All that happens is that his bullshit gets undone and we go back to neutral again. Like, my video, which should have always been up in the first place, gets taken back up, and that strike that should have never have hit my channel gets removed. That's the only fucking outcome, which is absolutely ridiculous. An alternative, which would be kind of extreme, is that I can help you file a complaint here. We live in the same country. The problem is, diffeomorphism, is what would I have to gain for submitting a complaint against him? Like, with all due respect, and I don't want to sound harsh, but it's true. Like, this guy is clearly young, right? Someone says he's like 22. He likely doesn't have anything. Like, what can I sue him for? Like, damages? He won't be able to pay anything. The only thing that would happen is I would pay ludicrous amounts of lawyers and court fees, and his Patreon would probably get taken down. That would be it. Is that worth it? Like, no, it's not even close. Is there a limit for how many times you can counterclaim? I hope not, because I'm on number 5. If YouTube stops me sending counterclaims, I will walk to YouTube headquarters personally myself. And I will not leave until they fucking do something about it. Like, I will not die on this. Number 5, yes, they have rejected my counterclaim due to insufficient evidence, which is fucking hilarious. Because Aeon Gamer gave no evidence. Aeon Gamer gives absolutely no evidence for his claim. YouTube lets it through no problem. I don't give enough evidence, which I can't give evidence because my evidence is that I didn't break the law. How can I prove that? Like, you can prove that somebody did break the law. You can't really prove that somebody didn't, aside from the fair use argument. So yeah, YouTube has rejected my counter appeal 4 times now, which means that every single day they reject it is another day that I have no income from that video and a strike on my channel, which is just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, guilty until proven innocent, yeah. That's exactly what it is. And do you know the funniest thing about all this? Is the people who are supposedly on my side are actually not on my side at all. Somebody came into my fucking Discord today, posted his docs, Aeon Gamer's docs, and then fucking left the Discord. Like, there are so many people that do this shit. They are like, oh, English Ben, I got you. I've committed a crime in your name. You're welcome, English Ben. Go and have fun with this information. Like, what? how fucking clinically deranged are you that you think it's acceptable to dox Aeon Gamer without my permission? I never gave consent to that at all, and I publicly condemn that kind of harassment. And they come in, post his fucking docs, his like personal social media and shit, and then go, "You're welcome, English Ben." Like they think they're doing the right thing by committing crimes due to a situation between two people they don't know. Like, how ridiculously parasocially insane is that? I genuinely, I can't believe it when I'm reading this shit. It's deranged behavior. It is. It's so fucking delusional. I cannot wrap my head around it. Like, I honestly think it's absolutely bonkers that I have to explicitly state to people, don't commit crimes in my name. Don't think you're doing me a favor by committing crimes on my behalf. I never asked you to do that. I've never wanted you to do that, and I never want you to do that in the future. But if even saying that, people do it anyway. Like, holy fuck. Like, what do they expect me to do in response? Like, ah, yes, now all my legal proceedings will be fucked because now I am fucking... What's the word? Like, I can't think of the word. I'm like associated, right? I'm guilty by association. I'm an accomplice in this. Like, now I'm guilty by association of a crime as well. So any legal standpoint that I had to stand on by going, I didn't commit a crime, this guy did. Now I did. I'm complicit. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm complicit in this guy's shit now. Like, what does he want me to do? Go, oh, thank you so much for making me complicit in a crime. Thank you. You're doing me a favor. Like, what a fucking idiot. Fucking insane people. Like, it's honestly shocking. You know, like the whole situation isn't stressful enough, having my income taken away, having my channel potentially fucking deleted, and potentially having to go to court. Like, it isn't stressful enough. Now I've also got to deal with people fucking committing crimes thinking they're like local vigilantes on my side. Like, fucking hell. This is such a fucking mess of a situation. That's unfortunate. Good chat, Noah. Welcome. I had people doing this on my behalf even before the Swagter video. Monster Man. I don't think they're related. Swagter has been nothing but great in this situation. The fact that he's using his much bigger platform than me, you know, he's 10 times my size on YouTube. The fact that he's using his platform to assist me and, you know, call Aeon Gamer out is nothing but great. I appreciate him for doing that. I should jump down.
You're mine.
I should have grabbed the armor as well. I can grab it on the way back. You're shitty, Weaver. quickly trying to remember which thing it is. Let's see.
I got my gate messed up.
Whee! Can the FBI actually spot you in that mission? I honestly don't know. Not to my knowledge. Is the alien secret fixed now? No. I have much more pressing things to fix. We are looking exclusively at main story stuff before we touch any side content. So it will not be fixed for a long time. Late. Blame Josh, worse. He was the one who put his Discord schedule out, or his stream schedule out on Discord. Didn't mention anything about playing Frosted Winter Remastered today, and then all of a sudden just went live playing it. That ain't my fault. He baited me. I am the victim. I am always the victim. It was always going to be that way in my mind. Is the road lighting in Ghost Town fixed? No. There's only so many things we can fix in a matter of hours since Josh played it. And again, that is not important. It's cosmetic. It is very low down the priority list. A cosmetic bug that was found 2 hours ago is not going to be fixed anytime soon. Yo, E7. Okay. Tried playing the OG Frosted Winter and crashed at the first Mickey mission. Yep. That's the OG Frosted Winter experience for you. But at least now, Reese, you'll get more of an appreciation for the remaster if and when you hopefully play it. Because you'll understand just how bad the original is. Good speed, welcome. I wonder if this is faster. Probably not. Oh, maybe leaving the gate open. Let's keep it in the Banshee. Might be a bit faster. You're cool here. Nice cops. Or maybe keeping the cop car is worth it because of you don't have to take the Sentinel. Again, the Sentinel's pretty fast. It feels like the same as the cop car. Obviously, if you didn't have the Sentinel as a choice, the cop car makes a ton more sense. But since I added the Sentinel, yo, Tony, welcome. Welcome, first time chatter. Sky GFX and particle effects going in remastered. I don't think so. Let's probably up this one a level back to 3. I feel like it doesn't really make a ton of sense having 3 stars for the last mission and 2 stars for this one. Like, robbing a bank is pretty serious. No, this is what Josh was playing Crane. Yeah, this is the exact same thing. Let me change that real quick. The getaway. So one of those 2, 3. Push that. Okay, that's live. Cool. Stop killing games, cost 700k. Nice. Does Rockstar have any problems with the GTA 3 Faucet Winter mod to ban it? Well, considering myself and Big In It haven't heard anything from Rockstar or Take-Two since, I don't think so. That can always change. How long has this mod been worked on? Total like 9 months, I think. Double shit.
All right.
Okay, it's a perfect good blister here. That was not how that mission was supposed to go, but could have been worse. Hey Bong. It's quite a nickname. I think I've had that one before. A young about a car. Cheating is perfect. 713k is insane. Now imagine how much more insane it would be if Pirate Software didn't fucking bury it. Imagine how utopian Stop Killing Games would be if Pirate Software wasn't such a fucking piece of dogshit human being scumbaggery. Ross said that he considers Parrot's damage was already neutralized. I don't. Fuck him. There will not be a day, Lime, that Stop Killing Games is brought up and I do not mention my fucking disdain for that piece of shit. Fuck him. Ross isn't the sort to be hostile to Pirate. I am. Fuck him. Should be good. Do I make an effort to speak in more international English? I have no issue understanding you, but I've just been to London and the locals were decently hard to understand. I don't think I intentionally do, but I think over time streaming and speaking to mostly non-natives for quite a few hours a day, I think I've sort of unintentionally changed how I speak. Like if you listen to my first streams from like 2017, my accent, my northern like Yorkshire accent is way thicker. I used to talk like this. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, it's fucking proper doing my head in this is. And people would struggle to understand me. So now I think I am less on the whole accent thing. I don't think it's been like an intentional change. But over time, just speaking to a lot of non-native speakers, I think I've changed how I speak just slowly over time. Whereas obviously if you speak to somebody in London who is used to speaking to people from London, they will just, you know, 99% of the time they'll expect you to be from the UK at least or somewhere nearby. So they'll just speak normally to you. But I have been told that when I get like angry or passionate or excited, that my thick northern accent comes out a bit more. That's what I've been told. Where did my car go? I think I parked it too close. From the northeast myself and had to severely nerve my accent and slow speech on Discord calls. Exactly. Whoops. Is that worth a redo? Yeah, that's worth a redo. That's unfortunate. I mean, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't fucking believe I've done myself in like that. Oh, I'm so pissed off. That cop car would be awesome for this. Yep. Yeah, I fucking rinsed myself. E-bar gum. I don't use like any slang like that anymore, really. So I would definitely say I'm more international. Whereas when I speak to somebody from Yorkshire, like in person, who's local, I think I would speak quite a bit differently. I'm brown bread. Okay, no, I'm brown bread. That'll do, I guess.
I'm gonna run your ass over. I'm
Should do a playthrough of Thank Goodness You're Here. I've heard that game is very northern. Same with is it Atomfall? A recent sort of AAA game that is based in northern England. I've heard that those two games I should play because they're very me. Alright, go again. Guy who wrote Star Wars Rogue One is from England, but has lived in the States. I would have a very similar situation, I think. Thank goodness You're Here has a basic English option and a northern option for you to pick at the start. That's great. But then the problem with that would be, if I streamed it, I would pick the northern option, but then nobody else would be able to understand it. I guess I'd have to like live translate. But really, what I should do is pick the other one, right? I need to go this way. I don't know why I'm going the wrong way. That would be funnier though. Yeah, maybe it would work in my favor. Where yeah, pick northern, and then I would have to translate for people. You're goddamn right. Your voice is very different on Stream Highlights episode 1. Yeah, I would play that video, but it has music in it. But if you guys go on my YouTube and watch my first ever Stream Highlights video, I sound so different. And it's not because of age or anything, it's just literally because I've changed my accent over time. I didn't even notice the accent change. That's because it's over 7 years. You won't notice anything that happens over 7 years. It's too gradual. Do you know the G-Man Easter egg and Ghost Hive mission, Ben? I do. I know all the G-Man shit because I read it in the code when I look through the bits and pieces.
I'm a black belt.
I do hope you play Still Wakes the Deep one day. I've played Still Wakes the Deep. What's the one? I didn't stream it though. But I have played that game. And I did enjoy it. There's a DLC for it as well, but apparently the DLC is crap. That's an amazing spawn, by the way. I've spent 5 minutes on this mission and I have not made any progress. Amazing. The only place where that cop could spawn that would cause me to be busted would be right there when I hit that bum. I played Thank Goodness You're Here on Northern with my girlfriend translating. That's so funny. Yeah, we should play it, I think. I think that would be quite funny. How long is the game, so? Nice.
Take him out!
It's not too long. 2 to 3 hours if you don't know all bits. Oh, it's nothing then. Yeah, like one stream.
My mother's my sister.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that. I think that'd be really funny. I assume it's on like Steam, right? Maybe, Bayram. Maybe. hell, I'm 7 minutes into this mission. I've just started it. What a series of unfortunate events. Let me find it on Steam real quick. I'll like add it to my wish list so I don't forget. Thank goodness you're here. That's 35% off right now. It's an absurd comedy slapformer set in the bizarre northern English town of Barnsworth. That sounds very northern English. The traveling salesman take the time to see the sights and meet the locals, who are very eager to give you a series of increasingly odd jobs. That sounds great. You can even get a bundle with an Untitled Goose Game as well, 15 quid. Too bad. Bought any bangers in the summer sale this far? I bought Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Fahrenheit. I've already played Heavy Rain. I like that game. It's like so bad it's good kind of deal.
Not too late. You want trouble?
In my opinion. But I never played it on PC. So I bought that plus all the other all those games. Saw a Reddit post on how to check how much you spent on Steam. Haven't had the good shit. I did that when that Reddit post went big, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. My Steam is worth way more because I always buy on sale. So yeah, I paid like 1/5 of what my Steam account is worth, so I was quite happy with that statistic. Would you ever Steam Detroit? Maybe, but those games are quite slow. And quite like, you know, just basically a movie, so I don't know if they'd be the best streaming content. Oh, very nice, my. Yeah, I own like all of that already because I'm a disgusting consumer when it comes to Steam, but those are all very good ideas to buy. Detroit makes for a fantastic hate watch. Fuck David Cage, that fucking hack. What did David Cage do? Did I miss some juicy drama? Huh. Style. We've got a new test point for what we've got a new test point for the false positive for the script. Am I allowed to spoil? How old? That game's like 10 years old, right? Yeah, fuck it. Oh my god, yeah, you did see it, okay. These scripts are cursed, man, but they're so good. Like, if it was any other script, I would say let's just not fucking implement it, but I feel like we kind of have to, because it's so good. The allegory in Detroit is very poorly done. Dumb native speaker question. What's an allegory? What does that mean? Uh-oh. I knew this would happen one day. Oh, it stopped me. Please let me out. Don't drown. Fucking hell. We are chill. Easy game. $11.5-minute segment, by the way, for that mission. Like connotation? Ah, right, okay.
I'm gonna run your ass over.
Yeah, imagine if I'd have failed all the way at the end again.
My toolbox.
David Cage has said amazing lines such as, "I don't make games for homosexual slur," and "all women are promiscuous offense." Oh. Right. That's unfortunate to hear.
There's no need to feel down. Oh, easy on the gas.
I'll be having a barbecue with burgers later this evening. Nice. Very jealous. I do love a good barbecue burger. David Cage also famously cried out of court once. Haven't we all cried out of court? Wouldn't you rather... Like, if you were gonna cry, wouldn't you rather it be out of court? Like, in your home? Or do you mean like he ran out of the courtroom crying?
Watch it.
David Cage believes there is only one correct way to protest, and fight for your rights. David Cage uses racism as an instrument or a plot device, giving no gravity or weight to the subject. The whole plot is built on a false equivalence. I fucking hate Detroit Become Human so much, it's not even fucking funny. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like you really fucking hate Detroit Become Human. I've exclusively cried out of court, never cried in it. That's what I mean, yeah. I see. Well, good thing I didn't buy Detroit Become Human then, because it was like a tenner, and I was like, I don't care enough about David Cage to pay him a tenner. I'll pay a quid for Heavy Rain, and a quid for his other shitty games. Because they're good content. But, will I pay a tenner? No. I will buy Detroit Become Human when it's 99% off next year. Wasn't there a controversy because he included a nude model of an actress in his game without permission or something? That sounds like something he would do. I actually got the Quarry recently to play through with some mates. Pretty fun. That game is atrocious, Enzio. For a game that is all about story and no gameplay, the story is fucking horrid. Like, holy shit, it's bad. Yeah. So it makes it fun. Yeah, if you want to, like, hate play it, then it's a fucking great choice. But if you have any intention of it being, like, a legit, like, horror experience with choices where they matter and stuff, holy fuck, it's bad. I actually have a tweet somewhere about the Quarry. Let me see if I can find it. Twitter advanced search is usually pretty okay for this kind of stuff. I just googled pretty advanced search. Twitter advanced search is what I wanted to do. Let me see if I can find this tweet. It's from years ago, where I was showcasing a section of the game, and it was just so bad. All of these words, Quarry. From these accounts, not English Ben. Search. No results. Fuck's sake. Did I not mention Quarry? What else would it have been? Twitch search sucks. Yeah, maybe it's not that good. When did the quarry come out? I can search for the dates because it was on the release date. Release date. 10th of June 2022. This should work better. You found it? How the fuck did you find that so fast? Oh yeah, I do. I'm looking at this now. Yeah, thank you, Ranger. Here we go. Look at this. Just look at this. Let me play this for you. I remember I was watching Elias play it, and holy fuck, what a fucking horrendous piece of shit game this is. Look at this. $60, by the way, for this writing. Bear in mind, to those who don't know, this game is nothing but story. Nothing but writing. There's no gameplay, yeah? All you do is do QTEs and talk to people, yeah? Like, every ounce of this game was put into the visuals and the writing. And listen to this fucking dialogue.
You can't hide from me in my own house, fucker! You're a fucker.
You're a fucker. It's so bad. It's so bad. Holy fuck. So bad. So bad. I remember laughing for a solid 5 minutes after that. I did as well. I was fucking pissing myself. Holy shit. What the hell game was that? It's called The Quarry. I'm pretty sure it's a follow-up to Until Dawn, right? Like, Until Dawn was apparently like a decent fucking story-based horror fucking game. Yeah, and then they brought out The Quarry and it was just the worst shit ever. And then they brought out an Until Dawn remaster and it was worse than the original game in like every way. God, it's just horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. And again, like, bad dialogue isn't necessarily a massive problem, but when your whole game is dialogue, you better fucking hope that you get the dialogue right. Wasn't there a movie too? There was? Oh god. It's just embarrassing. So embarrassing. It's truly incredible how that level of dog shit writing can come from Until Dawn. Like, holy fuck. Honestly impressive. Like, remember, this is like AAA dev. Some guy was paid a really handsome wage to write that. Like, there is some writer out there that has like the credentials of writing for that company. And that is what he came up with. And they actually kept it in the game. Holy fuck. Go, Mr. Dunhill. Legit written by a 5-year-old. Yeah, I remember there were so many other issues with it as well. The game had a streamer mode, but not only was the DMCA-free music not DMCA-free, but they actively struck people for using the fucking music in their streamer mode option. Like, holy fucking shit, the incompetence. They add a fucking DMCA free mode for streamers, and then when people stream their game, they strike them. It's just it's so comical. Sometimes a game just wants you to go fuck yourself. Sometimes a game just wants to bury the studio, and that's exactly what happened. The fact that they managed to get the movie out the door is a fucking miracle. You guys fuck off? Right, I'm just gonna get fucking buried by this AK, and I literally can't do anything about it because I can't fucking move! I love cop RNG. I love it. Look at all these cops. 4 stars for defending myself. I still can't fucking move! This fucking game sucks, dude. I love this game so much. What a shit mod. Someone should remaster this. Give me this fucking bodycast. Eben Quarry playthrough when? A hate playthrough of the Quarry could work quite well, I think. But we need a Quarry replay? God. Oh god. Then I have to play Until Dawn, and then I have to play like 16 hours of this shit. Watch. We'd have to watch a 16-hour long film. I've been bummed all day since I got rejected for a scholarship. I was in the finals for. Your stream's been uplifting a fair bit. Well, I'm sorry that you got rejected, Diffie and Lawson. Hope you get the next one. £8.24 on Steam. I'm not paying a fucking cent for that piece of shit game. I will support good writers like the people who made that Northern game that we were talking about earlier. Would you sell the 7 scenes? I probably do what I would also do for fucking David Cage games. Wait until they go on sale for like 99% when the studio shuts down in a few years. And then buy them and play them. Good 10-minute fitness, what's up? So when I say I wouldn't pay a cent, I mean I would pay only a cent and no more. Court went great, guys. Good time waster, not time washer. What's ready? I'm glad. I hope you weren't in court for anything too horrendous. Hopefully it was like jury duty or something. Or, you know, I don't know. Fucking parking ticket or some shit. Hey look, another false positive. We're getting so many of them. The good part is, Style, I pressed tab and I lost the money and I didn't crash the game. I did double my weapons though, so that is kind of game breaking. Go, Osama. I changed any text in missions? Yes, many. Isn't David Cage that guy who exclusively sells his games on CD keys? Don't start me with CD keys, man. Oh, you know what I never did? I never made that video talking about why CD keys is bad and you should never use it for when people ask. Shit, I never did that. I exclusively talked about it on stream, and I planned to clip it and put it in the eBay archive so that I could link to it whenever it came up. And I never did it. Fuck. Got caught going 35 and a 25. Fair enough. I hope you didn't endanger anyone. Could be worse, I suppose. You still should not have done that. Why is CD keys bad? Okay, here we go. Everybody sit down. I'm gonna now finally record. I'm gonna write down ahead of time to fucking clip this so that we have it for the video. Oh, wait. Huge news. Dear English Ben, thank you for your counter notification. It has now been forwarded to the claimant that has submitted the copyright removal request. From 4 minutes ago, you all heard it. 10 days Aeon Gamer has to submit court documents. I will be counting down the minutes. You fucking coward! You fucking coward! Take me to court, I fucking dare you! Take me to court! I dare you, you fucking pussy. Anyway, I'm gonna write down eBen archive grey market video. Okay. You're all ready for this. We'll keep playing so you can have some content while we talk about it. Okay, so this is going to be something I'm going to link to, hopefully, assuming I remember, whenever anybody asks about why they shouldn't use CD keys, G2A.com, fucking Kingwin, whatever other shit there are. Anything that has games for cheap where you can buy a key and redeem it on Steam, okay? There are some out there, like, I don't remember what they're called, like Green Man Gaming and stuff like that, that are absolutely fine. But the mega cheap ones, like CD keys, never fucking use them. And this is why. There are two reasons. You ever think to yourself, oh, why are these things so cheap? There's a 40 quid game on Steam that came out a year ago, and yet I can buy it for £20 on fucking CD keys. I wonder why that is. The reason why is because they're fucking stolen. They're stolen. You are buying stolen goods, right? And you're gonna think to myself, oh, how could they possibly be stolen? You know, how does that work? I will tell you, there are two ways that they can be stolen, two main ways. The number one way that happens a lot, especially with indie games and new games, is you create a fake persona that you're a games journalist, and you reach out to a indie game developer, and you say that you would like to like a review copy of their game. They give you a review copy, and you now have it free that you can sell for cheap. You don't turn a profit, or you do turn a profit, even though you're selling at the lowest possible price, because you got it for free under false pretenses, right? You do that for all the indie games that come out, and bam, you can undercut all the actual marketplaces. Number two, stolen credit cards. Happens all the time. Credit card fraud. You look it up, it's happening all the time. People clone cards and all sorts of shit using readers and all sorts of fucking technology. You go onto a site and you buy in bulk using stolen credit cards. The damage has already been done. You come through and the fraudulent charge gets charged back. They get their money back, but the games are already on your account. They've already sold them. They're gone. So where's the problem with this? A lot of people might think to yourself, but who cares, right? Like, I'm an unethical person. I don't give a fuck. I want to get the keys for half price. There's a problem with that. Even if you're unethical, it will still fuck you over in the end. And do you want to know why? Because if you read Steam's like fucking EULA or whatever, or like terms of service, if a fucking key comes out and it's fraudulent and you buy it and you redeem it, and then Steam, what they can do is they can redact the game. They can revoke your access to the game that you paid for because it was a fraudulent key that was either bought with a stolen credit card or under false pretenses as a review copy. You will not get your money back if they take it back from you. So you can buy a game, GTA 5, 20 quid, perfect, it's on sale. But at any time, you run the risk of having it revoked from your account and you not getting your money back. Is that really worth it when you can just use a normal fucking marketplace that doesn't steal? Okay? So many, you can look on YouTube from like indie developers who make YouTube videos. So many of them tell you they would rather you pirate their game. If you don't plan to buy it at full price from a legitimate storefront, they would rather you pirate it. So going back to the original point, very long rant, I do apologize. If you're going to not buy a game from Steam or Humble or Green Man Gaming or any of the official sites, then you should not buy a stolen key. You should instead pirate it. I'm not encouraging piracy, but if you're not going to buy it anyway, piracy is usually way safer and way better for both parties. There you go. If you're then wondering to yourself, well then how do I know which is the correct one? How do I know which outlets are correct and which ones like CD keys are wrong? You should go to 2 different websites. They're completely the same, but I would recommend one over the other because I'm biased and I'm lazy. You should go to either isthereanydeal.com or gg.deals. Both of those websites will explicitly tell you the best deal for any game on the internet right now, and it will also explicitly tell you which ones are CD keys grey market sellers and which ones are official sellers that do not steal things. I personally like gg.deals because it's easier to type into the URL bar. There you go. Merry Christmas. Do not buy stolen shit. It will fuck you over. If you're going to steal, at least steal for free. There you go. Rant over. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Hopefully I actually remember to post that now. Exclamation mark keys. That's a brilliant idea. Enzio, you son of a bitch, that's a genius fucking idea. Command for keys video. That is genius. Were you talking about shitty key sites? I was, yes. I think I may have fixed the weapon buyback. Check Discord if you like. For real? Right now, check the player's health being greater than 0 before attempting to save the weapons and prompt you to buy them back. Ah, interesting. So you actually need to die. But actually, will that work though? Because that would only work for death, right, Style? You don't. Your health doesn't get set to 0. Oh no, you're not talking about it being 0. You're talking about it being greater than 0. I can try it. Let me swap it out. I just finished the mission, so I can restart the game too. Let me restart the game and try it. But I have some games from CD keys and they are still there, but some friend told me about what you explained right now. That's completely fine. Obviously, you can't be perfect in hindsight, right? But what I'm saying is the best time to stop using CD keys was yesterday. The next best time is right now. Use gg.deals instead. You'll thank me eventually, trust me. Like, even if you get lucky and you got CD keys and you got away with it and you had the game for 10 years and it never came back, that doesn't change the risk that you take every time you buy it. Have you rewritten and done that mission where you respray a sentinel? No, because that's side content, and side content is lower priority than main content right now. I bought from CD Keys a few times. The last 2 times I couldn't install the game. That is how I know that the gray area is really a black area. There you go. For every one person who doesn't have issues, there's another that does, right? Just because you get lucky doesn't mean there isn't people out there who will get fucked. Yo, Quantumum, welcome. I need to raise an issue for this as well, for this mission to be reworked a little bit. Family comes first, rework. Move a sudden location somewhere up north to avoid driving across the map twice. Excuse me. Thanks for reminding. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. All good. Oh, my fucking chat scrolled down. There we go. Random question, are there any additional mods spawned to be added in for the remaster, like visual enhancements, or is it too early to judge? I would say no for now, so that you're pleasantly surprised if the answer is yes, rather than disappointed if the answer stays no. I have a friend who I suspected he deals stolen keys or is friends with some scammers. Super dodgy, always tells you a different story when he got something. Yeah, I mean, sounds like it. It kind of got derailed by the Aeon Gamer ramp, but that's so exciting that they actually let my counterclaim through. And do you want to know the funniest part? Is that my counterclaim, I copy and pasted the text 5 times in a row. 4 times it was rejected, the 5th time it was accepted. The same text. So it just goes to show how bullshit, like basically fucking random luck it is whether you get the counterclaim through or not. I just submitted it 5 times. The same 5 times, same 5 appeals. And 20% of the time they accept it. It's so stupid. It's really, really dumb. People make money in so many shady ways online. The only time that I ever see it be acceptable to do what they do is you can sometimes see some, if you've ever been on those kind of games, like game sites like CD Keys and stuff, you'll see the keys, right? Which are always bad. Always bad. Don't fucking use those. But sometimes you'll see Steam Gift, and Steam Gift can be good. There's a game called Don't Starve, I think it's called, and when you buy that game, you get 2 copies of it, one for you, and one in your like Steam Gift inventory that you can gift to a friend. So it is perfectly ethical to buy it for yourself, have a free copy of it, and sell the other one for cheap to somebody else. Like, obviously it's better if you give it away, that's the intention, so that you can play together. But if you don't have any friends that want to play that game, you can, you know, sell that, and there you go, problem solved. I don't have any issue with that whatsoever. That is a good example of where you can use that kind of cheap Steam key, not really a key, but you get the idea, Steam Gift game redemption. No problem with that whatsoever. Another example being if Steam keys are something that you can buy and store long term, you can buy them all when they're on sale, and then you can sell them later. Let's say if you get a AAA game that's 50 quid, and you buy it when it's 90% off, right? So you pay 10%, so you pay 5 quid a time. You buy 10 of those keys, the game no longer is 90% on sale, it's back to 50 quid, but you can sell it 50% off for 25 quid each. You still make a profit, right? That's business at the end of the day. That's not like super incredibly ethical, but it's business. Like I can see a business happening there. But yeah, like any kind of site doesn't do that. They do way more on top, which is way less ethical. Dipad, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. If possible, please shut down Aeon Gamer channel. We've talked about this a bunch of times. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't think I'm able to get his channel taken down. Like, I've reported his Patreon. His Patreon is the worst part. His YouTube channel, whatever. Don't really care about that. What I do care about is his Patreon, where he is actively selling stolen and pirated content. I have reported his Patreon. So have plenty of other people. Loads of people have told me that they have. I assume most of them are telling the truth. What I don't like is that his Patreon is still available. He is still making money every month from his Patreon. That's what really bothers me. The fact that Patreon don't care. Aeon Gamer is gay. Let's not turn this into homophobic slurs, man. Don't do that shit. You can insult somebody or like criticize them without ad hominem. Let's not turn this into homophobic fucking throwback. But yeah, like it really bothers me that Patreon have not done anything about it. It really, really bothers me. How the hell can a Patreon be reported multiple times and not be enforced? That's what I mean, yeah. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. It really bothers me. Corey, by the way, I did see your message, so I didn't respond to it. Wait until the video is permanent on eBen Archive, and then I'll sort it. But I appreciate your offering. But there's no point in linking to like a temporary timestamp now in the highlight or whatever, or the Twitch VOD. Once it's on eBen Archive tonight, I'll sort it. Thank you, though. Should I include the links to the legit sites that actually support developers? Yeah, the video will have them, yeah. I'll put them like in the video description. Yeah, good shout though, I appreciate it. A lot of folks take advantage of less knowledgeable people online by selling them products or services that are otherwise free. They do, yeah. That happens a lot. Especially to older people who aren't as familiar with technology. The amount of times that my mum has asked me about stuff and she's been paying for things or potentially, you know, thinking about paying for things that are easily done for free. Again, there are ethical ways to do that. I don't have a problem with IT people, like IT literate people, charging for their time. Like if you offer a service where you set something up in terms of technology and you charge for that, you are allowing people to pay for the convenience. No problem with that whatsoever. Like, you know, if you charge people to build PCs, that's not a problem. You can build a PC yourself for free, but most people who aren't familiar with IT would much rather an expert do it and get given like a guarantee or a, you know, warranty or something if something fucks up, right? I have absolutely no problem with that. But there are plenty of times where it's the complete other side, where something is very easily done for free and it's charged out the arse and upsold based on their ignorance of the topic, which I don't like. A good example being like, you get a lot of like Cruise and PC World. I think the Geek Squad at Best Buy have got better, but it used to have a really bad reputation for that. It's like people would bring in their PC and it would be like slow, and they would charge you like 150 quid to like run a virus scan and like disable startup apps and stuff on your PC so it doesn't run as shit. Like that is ridiculous in my opinion. I think that's a ridiculous upcharge that nobody should be paying. But yeah, something as technically complicated as building a PC for someone who doesn't know anything about IT is absolutely a service that I think should be sold so people can do it in a safe environment without fucking up and wasting a lot of money. Watch the rant. Thanks, but I might link it in other places. Feel free to use it if anybody asks. PC building services should be a thing. I mean, they are a thing. For sure. At least here they are. The time you do that jump last because you're more likely to flip is the time you absolutely nail it. I know. I was thinking that, yeah. Yo, P full stop. Welcome. In unrelated news, APB has been giving everyone free premium status as the pandemic lockdowns. What is APB, Myanmar? What does that stand for? Yo, Breezer, welcome. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Related but not related. What's your opinion on paid assignment services? People who do your university work for you. I think the problem isn't with the service necessarily, diffeomorphism, because it's the same thing. You're paying for convenience, but there's a massive knock-on effect there, right? You don't do your let's say you want to get a degree, right? And let's say this degree is in such a way that's laid out that it's all assignment based. So if you get 100% in all your assignments, you will get a first in your degree, like a degree with first honors, and you'll get that degree regardless of how good you are. I know it's not quite a hypothetical that works, but just roll with me here, right? The problem with that is that then now you have obtained a degree and you could potentially get a job and potentially do something like, I don't know, fucking nursing or something like that, where you could put people in danger as a result of you not actually being as knowledgeable as you should be than what your paper tells you that you are. And you could really fuck things up in the world, you know? Like imagine, again, this is a kind of ridiculous hypothetical, but I can't think of a better one to explain my point. Imagine if you went for a nursing degree and you paid for a nurse to do all your assignments for you and you were able to get a nursing degree. And then you went to get a, like a position where you were like a trainee nurse, and then you have no actual knowledge of anything to do with nursing. You could kill someone. You know, like obviously it's very unlikely to happen. But yeah, like that is not good. That is very, very not good. If the paid service achieves marks, gives you marks that you couldn't get yourself, and it affects grading cuts in the future. Exactly, yeah. Like there's so many knock-on effects here. Like those set a precedent of, in theory, they should be fine because it's just paying for a service. And paying for service is usually fine. Trading time for money is usually pretty normal business. But it's dangerous business. Like if you just continue to daisy chain a little further, you can kill someone. Or really fuck somebody up. Or, you know, in any other career field, you can do some real damage. So I don't feel like I can support that in any way. Or like encourage that. Like if you start a degree, you shouldn't really have any external help. You should be able to get that degree based on your knowledge, your time, your care that you put into it, and nothing else. Because that degree is so important. It's like a piece of paper that says that you're qualified to do a job. And the ramifications of not actually being qualified can be massive depending on the field. Yo, Jareth. Sorry to hear that you're moving on to Extra John. Hope you feel better soon. Shout outs to nurses, by the way, the stuff they have to go through. Oh yeah, one of the jobs that for what you do versus what you get paid, they should be millionaires. Massively undercompensated job. I'm getting out the stretch game. There we go. I overshot the marker and got wrecked on the way back. 100% agree, and not just because I benefit from a millionaire girlfriend. It's good to be honest, Zach. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, excuse me. So. We're gonna get a millionaire GF. Isn't there like a Tinder but for rich people? You can maybe try and get in on that. I'm pretty sure I've heard of that before. It's like for celebrities and billionaires basically to meet up. AKA like the 1% fucking Tinder. Pretty sure that's a thing. I've heard of it before. That would be your best bet. And for that, you'd need to become a celebrity and or a billionaire, so... Will they let me in? Need to become a celebrity and or a billionaire. How do you know? Because I'm a Twitch partner. I'm in there. Right? Like, all Twitch partners are just invited by default, because the implication is that you're probably a billionaire at this point. Bet it's full of posers too. I bet it's just full of fucking shit people, right? Like, think about it. The entire reason I'm not going to the boat. The entire like personality of these people is that they're either rich or famous. And if that's your entire personality, you're just a fucking terrible human being. Really terrible human being. Yo, Dipan, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. But let's say he has 10 days to take me to court, so... if he does end up taking me to court, which I very much doubt, but if he does, we'll have to see how much the lawyer fees are. Because I've heard lawyers are very expensive, so I might have to save my pennies and, I don't know, do a subathon or something to raise the fucking funds. Who knows? Do you think Aeon Gamer will have the balls to send 4 fake court documents? What crime is that under? Is that perjury? Isn't that like a very serious crime? Like way more serious than DMCA, which is already quite serious. I'm pretty sure submitting fake court documents could genuinely land him in prison. Genuine prison time. Like, perjury is fucking serious. And not only that, but you would then also be liable for like wasting the time of the court and the authorities and stuff. You can get slapped with a lot of sentence. Yeah, fraud. Yeah, you could get slapped with a lot of charges. You would be very stupid to do that. Like, I'm no lawyer, but I would not want to be caught with a perjury charge. No, thank you. Yeah, contempt of court. Yeah, like, you could get hit with like 5 or 6 charges there. That would be... He's done some stupid shit. That would be the most stupid so far. So I would very much like to hope not. Nice, bounced right back in again. Forgery too? Yeah, if he's forging the documents, yeah. Don't you have to give your own information as well? I have already sadly having to give him my full information, yes. Oh my god, can I go up this, please? I have had to submit to the YouTube claimant system, or whatever it's called. I have had to give him my full name, my address, my phone number, I mean, he has my address, so he already knows my, you know, my region, my state, my fucking zip code, postcode as they're called in the UK. Like, I have had to give him my full details. Did you ever hear about the guy who willingly went to court so he could advertise as AI lawyer? That sounds like a great way to also get a fucking contempt of court charge. Did you give bro your mother's maiden name? Goddamn. I mean, it's the law. I don't have a choice. It's not like I chose to give it to him. It's a legal matter. Yo, Jamie. Thank you. You think his AI lawyer would have told him that's a stupid idea? Yeah. Yeah, you think the AI lawyer would say, do not fucking do this. It's very illegal. Fucking YouTube is not going to do shit and just leave it there. 99%, like, let me be fully clear. This happened with the Bangladesh fucking guy as well who tried to sue me. 99% likely that what is going to happen now is I will hear complete silence for the next 10 days, and then my YouTube video will be restored, and the strike will be lifted, and we will all go back to normal. That is what will happen. Aeon Gamer will suffer no repercussions for breaking many laws, and that will be the end of it. But he never responded, exactly. The Bangladesh guy also broke these exact same laws in order to try and take me to court. I countered it, and he said nothing. For 10 days, and then everything was restored. And that will also happen with Aeon Gamer, more than likely. What happened with this other guy? He did the exact same thing. I played his mod. He claimed that I didn't seek permission to play his mod, which is public, by the way. And he falsely struck my video, saying that he has copyright over his GTA mod, which, by the way, is full of stolen assets from Rockstar and Take-Two. So he tried to take my video down. My video is fully fair use, and his mod is full of stolen and illegal shit. And he tried to take me down. I submitted a counterclaim. He had 10 days to take me to court, and he didn't. Shocker. truly shocking stuff. And that is exactly the same as what will happen with Aeon Gamer. So what happened after 10 days? What I just said. After the 10 days, the strike is removed and my video is put back up as though nothing happened. There are no repercussions for him breaking the law by falsely taking down my video. And the only thing that happens is that everything goes back to normal. Are there any legal ramifications for playing GTA mods? No, none. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, in any law or EULA breach that says that you are not allowed to play GTA mods. What does he get out of this? It's like a scaremongering tactic. Because when you submit the counter appeal, you have to tick these boxes that basically say like, under potential, like, you know, being liable of perjury, do you understand that this is going to become a legal matter when you send this counter, right? Like, most people will back down when they read that because they go, I don't want to potentially go to court over a YouTube video, it's not worth it. So they stop, and the other person wins. But me, I would be willing to go to court. That's the problem. Aeon Gamer thinks that, or this Bangladeshi guy who had the same thing, they think that I'm gonna back down and go, no, it's not worth it. But to me, it is worth it. To me, hell, best case scenario, I might even be able to get the law changed or something in YouTube systems so that they don't fucking keep falsely claiming me. Like, I'll go to court if I have to. Like, I would like to hope that if Aeon Gamer does actually genuinely sue me, I would like to hope that I would be able to ask for your support to fight this. Because it could also have incredible ramifications, the same as HTH3's case did. Like, he paid so much for the court case, but they won, and it was exactly the same situation. They covered a YouTuber, the other YouTuber falsely struck their video, even though it was completely fair use. And they countered, and this person did take them to court, and H3 won. Like, if I had the financial means to do so, with your support or without it, like, ideally without it, but if needed, with it, I would go to court, and I would try and win this. Surely he has no legal grounds to even take you to court? He had no legal grounds to falsely strike my video in the first place, Fedsaw, but he did. He has no legal grounds to do any of the illegal shit he's doing, but he's doing it anyway. He's a piece of shit anyway. He'd never win such a case, and I don't think he'd have the bollocks to even try and pursue it legally. Neither do I. I think he would be incredibly stupid to do that. I don't see it happening. But I need to be aware of my options in case it does happen. I remember, there's also, what's his name? Is it like Video Game Attorney or something? There's a guy who specializes, his entire thing is specializing in like video game, like he's a lawyer, like a qualified lawyer. And his entire thing is helping gamers, streamers, game companies, developers, publishers, blah, 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 to navigate the court system as an expert. Like, you know, if I could somehow get hold of him, he might be able to help me as well. Like, I have options that I could pursue if it did go to court. Like, there are people out there that their entire thing is that they will help people who have been screwed by false claims like this. Usually from bigger companies, but, you know, for all I know, this kid could be a, like, Pakistani millionaire, and he could throw everything at me. Like, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, as far as I know, he's just a very immature young adult. I guess he's 22, he's a fully grown-ass man, but you get what I mean. But yeah, he could just try and bully me with money, in which case I'd need a lot of it to defend myself. Millionaire with a Patreon. Ever heard of Act Broke, Stay Rich? Ever played Mafia 2? I have, yes. I plan to replay it quite soon before the old country comes out. My video on Aeon Gamer exposing him for charity fraud got taken down. Kalashnikov. For the false DMCA claim. And as of today, he has 10 days to take me to court, which is the next legal step. That's what we were talking about. I played Mafia D? I did, yeah. I played original and definitive. They're both very good games in their own right. Two very different games, though. So you're 100% right about Sand 5. They haven't even released a mod pack, which legit has most of the mixed mod content, but they set up a full Patreon page, yeah. And they've got like thousands of members. They're making like a full-time wage off of other people's work. That's usually how it goes. You ever stream like arcade games? Arcade games? Not so much, no. It's usually like early to mid 2000s games. My what's the word? Like cup of tea. Is it possible to play from Give Me Liberty to Last Request in 50 minutes casually? Define casually, watching cutscenes and having no real experience of the game? No, not really, but it is very lenient in terms of if you're trying to go as fast as possible. Yes, absolutely. It can be done in 30 minutes.
Never known that.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna start jogging soon.
Remember the radio station's last mission is annoying as fuck? Yeah, we've rewritten that. It is now entirely different and way less buggy. Thankfully. Looking forward to LCO1. You and I both. You and I both. Tried that mission like 15 times. You'll see it in a few missions time, Mr. Shrub. It is way different. I think LCO1 will get taken down as soon as it's released by Take-Two. It's unlikely. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's unlikely though. Because GTA 3 mods are rarely touched, and they're not taking any money for their projects. Those are two very good green flags. That make it unlikely that it gets taken down, but you never know with Take-Two. I mean, they DMCA'd fucking save files, for fuck's sake. Like, you would say it's very unlikely a save file gets taken down, but here we are. Can't wait for Ben's stream LCO1, we worked on it for so long. Wait, you're helping with LCO1, Tronte, as well? I mean, it makes sense that they brought you on. I didn't know that you were working on it. That's cool. The MCA save files? Yeah, that happened. Like, Google it if you don't believe me. Yeah. Take-Two have literally DMCA'd a save file online. Not even a mod, just a save file for GTA 4. Like ridiculous. Oh shit, LCO1 dev. Do we tell Diffeomorphism that he's like one of 10 devs that watch this stream? There's a lot of LCO1 devs here. It's a big team. I mean, fucking Rob is an LCO1 dev. He's a VIP.
That's a tasty corn on the cob.
Crazy bit is that Rockstar used to embrace mods 15 years ago. Yeah, they used to literally showcase them, yeah, in their like newsletter or whatever it was. Yeah. That is the worst part by far. What's the difference between LCOO and LCO1? LCOO is a DLC for LCO1 that brings GTA Advance into the GTA 3 engine, completely remade from scratch. Which is sick. Hello. Just finished watching your essay to challenge mod run, and I have to ask, why were you so mean to the dev and compared it to Titan? Because the dev repeatedly lied about helping me. And the Titan dev was the only person who actually helped me play the fucking thing. If you watch the playthrough, you have the full context. He lied about helping me in DMs, and I opened the DMs to prove it, and to prove that he didn't, and that he was lying in front of everyone to try and save face. The taxi mission really got on my nerves. We've completely reworked it, so now it's not RNG whether you pass it on a mark stick. It used to be completely random, so you could get fares in unwinnable locations and you would fail the mission. But now they are in fixed locations. It's not great, but it's way better than it was originally. Is mission really just taxi submission? Basically, yes. Always has been. It was just taxi but worse in the original, and now it's taxi but better. How did you change this mission you're playing? Welcome to GTA modding, my friend. I've just opened up a whole other world for you in this stream. All these missions that you're seeing, they're not original missions. The person that I'm playing as, not Claude. Snow, not existing in the original. This is a whole ass different game. Remade in the GTA 3 engine. Thank you for fixing this unnecessarily difficult mission. My pleasure. That handsome guy in the bottom right, sadly not part of the original as well. Yeah, this only comes with Frosted Winter Premium Edition, you see. Style trying to get shagged at next IRL event. He's doing a good job. Lasers do get shagged. My ego needs lifting up a bit. Actually, I feel like this makes a ton more sense. Going up, doing these last two missions now. Because then they end at the south. And then you can do the final taxi mission, end at the south, and then leave. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna change that on my splits now. Hold up. So we spread the word taxi driver deadly rivalry. Now throw a word and seize the word. Yeah, then what's yours is mine. That makes a ton of sense. Pretty sure LCOO will get taken down due to it remaking GTA Advance. Maybe. I think there's definitely a higher chance of LCOO get taken down. I think you're right, compared to LCO1. I'm surprised, Ben, you didn't realize that I was one of the LCO1 devs we talked in Luigi's Club server. The problem with Luigi's Club is that you all have weird fucking nicknames, Trontape. So I have no idea who you are in that server. There are so many people with names that I don't recognize that I would know if you mentioned your Twitch name. But you all have, like, proper weird names. Like, I didn't know that Sergio was Luigi. Because, oh, how am I supposed to know that? RRT94, yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to know that that's you? I don't fucking know. Like, you all have completely random names in that server for some reason. So yeah, I don't know who any of you are. Yeah, I had no clue that Sergio was Luigi for like weeks. Don't recognize their general vibe. In Discord, it's very hard to get a general vibe from somebody. You know, it's not like seeing them in person and seeing like their mannerisms and stuff. Like how people speak. Just texting it. It's hard to understand. Think about taking down LCO is it won't be released until it's finished. Yeah, so you won't be able to take it down because you can just upload it to archive.org and bam. It still would be shit though, because the cease and desist that would come would also likely forbid any of you guys from also doing any other projects. So VC86 would be dead. LCO1 would not be dead. LCO00 would not be dead, but VC86 would be, and that would kind of suck. Right? Remember the tunnels on the way back? Yeah, I appreciate that. I forget all the fucking time. It's a good thing you mentioned, because I wasn't paying attention. I probably would have taken the bridge. But yeah, the problem isn't the current mod dying. The problem is all future mods from the same devs dying. I did mark stick, yes. I'm guessing VC86 is like LCO1 but for Vice City. Exactly. Yeah. There's very limited information about it. Because obviously there's no point in starting a project that big when you've already got another big project. Like LCO1 is like the biggest GTA project ever. So doing it alongside another project is not a good idea. Wonder when someone will do a mod for GTA SA with a different story like these mods. Huh? SA has like the most of these mods. SA has like 5 times as many total conversions. SA literally has an entire website dedicated to people designing their own missions and uploading them that you can play. SA is way bigger in terms of compared to VC. SA is a spoiled youngest child, exactly. It gets the most attention by far. Very dumb question, but how does that work? Is the cease and desist served to them IRL? Yes. It's a legal notice, a legal takedown notice that they have violated DMCA. If it goes bad enough, it can even end up in court, diffeomorphism. Look at RE3 and REVC. Like, that was a court case that went down as a result. This is the newspaper box mission that someone said earlier. It took them 15 tries. I'll show you how easy it is in this version. It actually tells you how to pass the mission now. Ram them with a car or blow them up. Did you fix the bug? In the mission, everything changes. You'll have to be more specific. There are about 100 bugs in that mission. But the answer is probably yes. We have fixed many bugs in that mission. But yeah, now you can just run these things down. Mission takes no time at all. It's very easy. Goes from borderline impossible to very easy. If I convert another map game, or make my own map, for example, my own for IV or San Fierro, do you think Rockstar has the power to take down my mod? You need to look at it a slightly different way, A-Lift. If you violate their user agreement by modifying their files that they own at any time, they have the right to take you down. If you modify anything, you have broken their terms of service, their user license agreement, and you can be liable for them to come and send you a cease and desist. Absolutely, yes. Is it likely to happen? No. But can it happen? Yes. It's a risk that you need to take if you want to modify games and release them. Did you cut missions that you said made no sense? No. No missions have been cut. You've added more time in this mission? I have, yeah. You now have 5 minutes instead of 3. Which is a lot more reasonable. Better start collecting donations and providing paid early access. The funniest part about that, Shady Weaver, is I always say the same thing. I don't think it's wrong for modders to be paid for modding games. I think as long as the developers are okay with it, like Bethesda with their paid mod system, and I think some other places have it as well, maybe Blizzard, I think it's absolutely okay. I think if Rockstar came out tomorrow and said, we're going to completely 180 on mods, you are allowed to do it, and we're going to officially endorse you. And, you know, a new mod that came out from Rob was the price of a game, like 20 quid, I would pay it. No problem. Absolutely no problem. I would pay it like I would buy a game. No issue with that whatsoever. I don't think it's at all unreasonable to think that devs should be paid for their work. But the problem is when the developers don't support it, you are massively increasing your chances of getting sued if you take money for someone else's files and intellectual property. That's the problem. The route isn't better or worse. I think it's fine. I would unironically make more money as a mod dev than I do as a game dev if that happened. Yeah, and I think that's absolutely fine. I think you should have the choice. I see. TR on tape. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, get lost, you! He tried to...
Don't agree with locking out mods behind paywalls, but donations for modders are fine. Yeah, there's like tiers to it, right? Like currently mod devs do take donations, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. Apart from the big elephant in the room of it massively increases your chances of getting a takedown. But if the devs are okay with it, if Rockstar came out, or if Take-Two came out and said, you are allowed to mod games, as long as you release them for free, and the only way that you get them monetized is by donations for your work, no problem with that. Absolutely no problem with that. What time is it? It's pushing 4 o'clock. I had a bit more time. How did you change the tail mission? We massively shortened his distance, and we made it so there's a hidden mechanic where if you shoot your gun, you'll spook him and make him flee and run to his destination. So a 5-minute tail mission becomes a 1-minute tail mission. It is 80% or 400% faster. 4 times faster. No. Yeah. 5 times faster. 4 minutes shorter. Brain fucking lag. Instead of taking down modders, Take-Two should take down people selling mods on Patreon. If anybody would deserve a Take-Two cease and desist, it would be those people, Rob. But sadly, we don't live in utopia. One day, we can pray. Park's in a bit of a problematic place.
Oh my god, what if you hit me?
Did you find any huge drawbacks while remastering this build? I mean, yeah, loads. Like, a big one being that when we decompiled it, it didn't use any, like, proper variable names because it didn't use any tools from back then. Like, it's such an old mod. But the code was basically unreadable because all the variable names were just random OG variables. Like, Joey's house would be like door stuck 1 or something. So it's like, oh, door stuck 1 equals 0 is mission fail. And you read the text and you're like, okay, but what the fuck does door stuck 1 mean? Whereas if you read the text and it says player health equals 0, mission failed, you're like, ah, death, mission fail. Makes sense. Right? Please tell me which version of GTA 3 should I install this mod on, 1.0 or 1.1? 1.0, most likely. But it depends. We might rework stuff later on. But usually, when in doubt, 1.0 is the good move. Was Frosty Winter written in Sunny styled SCM? No, it wasn't. It used some mission builder from like 2002 or some shit. Like Sunny was like barely a thing. Yo, Speed. What are we testing today and how it's going? We're just testing the new changes. Couple of mission bug fixes and stuff. Nothing mega interesting. We're gonna finish up here pretty soon because I started late. Because Josh was playing this morning, so I wanted to be there to assist as well. Barton Water Ducts Mission Builder, that's the one. So yeah, it wasn't even made in Sunny. It was made in some like really archaic mission builder. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. I'm dead now, I think. 3 HP, very cool. So glad tools have become so much better now. Me too. I'm very glad we have the tools that we do today and all the documentation. Like Sunny Builder, Clio, GTA Mods, Wiki. Like the work that those guys have done to like fully document all the GTA code is crazy. Would you consider playing Fallout New Vegas mods on stream? Depends on the mod, I guess. I like Fallout New Vegas a lot. I like that game. Also thankful for madmen like AG who can just whip up miracles. I'm thankful for all the people that make shit, that create stuff in GTA, you know? As much as I might not agree with all of them. I still respect them. I'm excited to give this mod a try just to play through a Titan Vice and loved it, besides failing a mission because I took Diaz's Infernus. Classic. Got your ass, Defuse. Fucking got your ass. Does anyone here remember TXT Workshop? I literally used TXT Workshop the other day, TR on tape. I still use it. It's still surprisingly useful for GTA 3 stuff. It might be mega outdated compared to something else, but it does what I want it to do, and that's the important part.
In the Navy.
You put so much hard work into this, massive respect for your dedication. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. Magic TXT is so much better. I can switch eventually. Not opposed to. I'm not saying TXT Workshop is like the be all and end all. I'm just saying it's what I used, it worked. And that was all I needed. I don't use it a lot, so I don't need like incredible functionality, you know? I still use Steve M's rotation calculator from 2002. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'm sure we're all very familiar with that. Water thread 2 we're using in Frosted Winters from 03. There you go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And two people asking at the same time, how do you grab coordinates? Z menu has a really cool feature where you can just enable real-time coordinates, and then you just teleport to a certain place. You can also do it, yeah, in Sunny Builder. And you can set coordinates, teleport to them, put them into code, like directly paste them in. There are so many good options. There's also, I think it's called like literally, isn't it called like literally just called Coords Manager, I think as well. You can put it like in the game root and you can open it up and it'll read your chords from the game in real time as well. And you can like copy and paste them in and out. So if you're like, oh, where does this chords go? You can copy it from the code, paste it into the manager, click teleport, it'll teleport you there. And then if you want to change it, you put it and do it the other way around, copy it into the code. There's many good ways to do it. I personally use Z menu because I use Z menu for like everything. Like Z menu is so good for testing. You just boot up in like a dev build of the game, and you've got a mission loader built into it as well. You've got air brakes so you can no clip around and just teleport everywhere. It's like so good for testing. Yeah. Z menu requires numpad. It does. If you're a 60% freak, you might be out of luck. You might be able to rebind it in like an INI or something, but I don't know. I'm a normal person who uses a normal keyboard, so. What is that thing you were talking about with a strike all about? Somebody falsely took down my video claiming that I violated a law, but I didn't. In order to take my video down. Another YouTube creator. They illegally took down my video without any evidence. So now it's a legal matter because a DMCA takedown is a legal process that they've gone through. And they've lied. They've committed a crime doing it. It's a very fun situation. I now have to go through a legal process to counter that false claim. There is a script for a flying helicopter in Frosted Winter. That's not entirely true, because it doesn't fly. You can't get it off the ground. It doesn't do anything. The helicopter's there, but when you can get in it, but nothing happens when you try and fly it. Please show how helicopters work in Remaster. They don't, because there was only one script that I just mentioned, and it didn't work, so we got rid of it. If I ever do add helicopters, I'll show you how they work. But currently there are no helicopters in the remaster. OG Frosted Winter ever cover the roofs? Pass. There's been a lot of modeling work done, so maybe, but does 3 aircraft not work with Frosted Winter? The ASI, you mean? Maybe. We haven't tested it. The problem is that the extra vehicle IDs that are used here are already used for other stuff in Frosted Winter. Like, they added the Hustler, the Walton, and all that kind of stuff. So we'd have to potentially overwrite those, which is, I'm not sure if that's something I want to do, because they're used for missions as well, so they are quite important. So it probably would work, but we'd need to change a lot. And it also adds the problem of, if you have a helicopter, that's a big deal, right? Like, is the balancing of the mod going to be completely fuck-faced because you now have a helicopter and you can just abuse it to skip a lot of missions? You know? Like, it's tricky. So it's not something I just want to throw in and be like, okay, that's done. If I ever do add them, it will be after a lot of testing. A lot. Did you add dodo wings? Dodo wings are here, yeah. I didn't add them, the original dev did. They were always there in Frosted Winter. Right, cool. I'm gonna leave it there. Again, apologies again for the shorter stream. But yeah, I need to leave fairly soon. And as I say, I started late because I didn't expect Josh to play fucking Frosted Winter today. So you got a lot of Frosted Winter content, just half of it wasn't from me. Where's Azuka? She's gone. Yeah, I appreciate you all being here as always. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh, GTA Marathon's live. Perfect. You can go and enjoy. They just started, so that's even better. You can go and enjoy the GTA Marathon Most Wanted tournament, Most Wanted Madness 2025. Quick note: I'm not here tomorrow. I'm not here. I'm not home at all. But as always, when I'm not here, I will be here on Thursday. So I'll stream Thursday instead. Okay, so instead of Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so I'll see you all Thursday. Appreciate you all being here. Take care. Bye. Mwah.